So I figured I'd kind of finish everything off by just trying a few other of the products from the collection on and chit-chatting with you while I do it. I mean, first off, the packaging for this stuff is, I mean, so earthy and gorgeous, and probably my favorite of ColourPop's packaging ever, not just collabs, but ever. As far as the quality of the shadows, I mean, they're pretty true to ColourPop. For the most part, they went on fine. I did have to kind of build a few of the shades up. I did find a little bit of patchiness with this shade right here. Nothing crazy, like just to kind of start off with, the more I built it, the easier it was to work with. I still have to work more with these two because I didn't use them a ton, but overall, everything I used I was pretty happy with. I'm gonna use this to smoke the bottom lash line out on this side, and I'm still gonna do like more of the other colors as I smoke the bottom lash line out. So I think we're gonna do that right now. So for this side, I think I'm gonna use Homegrown, and then I'm gonna smoke it out with this really pretty pinky shade, which is Old Growth. Going with that kind of pink shade and just kind of smoke it all out. Last week I just got rid of a ton of my like very old Super Shock shadows that I haven't used in years. I didn't actually want to get rid of them, but I knew it was time. It was just time. And then on this side, I think I'm gonna use Fiddlehead and buff it out with Puffball. And oh my God, life was made. Samantha Ravndal is pregnant. I could die. When I first saw like the screenshot, when I went down and was looking, like opened my YouTube app and I saw that, I had to do a double take. I'm like, wait, that looks like Sam. And then I went down, I'm like, oh my God, shut the fuck up. Her and Kristi, I mean, come on. I mean, again, I'm gonna use that word earthy. This is just such an earthy, gorgeous, like musky. I look at this and I'm like, oh, it's musky. Because everything is just so musky. I don't know why I'm using that word, but that's just the word I think of when I look at this palette. I'm pretty happy with it so far. I mean, I've obviously only done 2 different looks with it, but I mean, I can't see you getting a billion different looks with this, but if this is your color story, I don't see you having a problem with it. I mean, ColourPop makes some really good quality shadows. I did get the whole collection. I think I'm gonna use, which one is this? Marigold. I don't own any liners this shade, so I'm gonna do Marigold on this side, and then I think I'll do the green on this side. The green is Spare Time, and this brown is Woodsy. But I mean, I love that she kind of thought outside the box and did like a mustard liner. I never use these kind of liners on my top lid. It's always like inner corner waterline. And I was actually in Ulta last week, and oh, that's nice. And I was in the sales section and they had a ton, off topic, of the Dose of Color liners, lip liner and eyeliners for like $3.50 on clearance. So I got like a bunch of those. They also had like some of the KKW like older collections on clearance for like $9 or $10. I'm gonna swatch a few of like all the Super Shocks. I don't think I'm gonna use any today. Actually, maybe I will. Maybe I'll put something on top of this. I really do like this metallic shadow, which is called Evergreen. And you know, I'll swatch the other one in here, because other than that, I think I used every one of the colors in this palette. So we have Evergreen, which is what I used, which isn't as, I expected a little bit more of a pop. This is like a very muted kind of metallic shade from them. I expected it more to kind of look like that, like in its shininess. I mean, I don't hate it, it's just kind of, it's a little muted, I don't know. And then we have the gold, which is West Coast. Actually, I'm just gonna swatch them all, put them on my finger first, and then tell you what's what. All right, so we have, starting on this side, we have the Ultra Glitter in Olympic. We have another Ultra Glitter in Like a Moss. There's orange here, which is Campfire Ultra Glitter. Oh, they're all Ultra Glitters. I don't know why I thought they were different finishes. And then this final one is Mycelium. I think I'm actually gonna use this one right here and just kind of top. I love these kind of duochrome green, yellow, gold kind of duochromes. Like if I see one of these, I just want them. Yeah, that's nice. So yeah, I have some new Super Shock to add to my Actually, and what I'll do is I'll leave these on my desktop and not in my Super Shop drawer to dye with the rest of them. And finally, we have some glosses, which I'm not a gloss fan. I thought they came with the collection, and I'm like, maybe I'll save them for a giveaway, but since I really don't own any glosses because I'm not a gloss fan, I thought, I'll just keep them. I think I'm actually gonna start by lining my lips. My go-to lip liner, it's almost gone. I have another new one, I just haven't opened it yet. This is the Kevyn Aquan liner in medium. It's like the same shade as the sculpting powder that everybody loves. And I think I'm just gonna top it with the pink shade that she has here. Wildflower. I wish she kind of would have had a highlighter in here. That kind of would have made everything. I wish she would have not had this and maybe had like a highlighter. I mean, basically this just has no color. It's basically just picked up the lip liner that was on my lips and I've just made this dirty now, so oops, but whatever, it's mine. So it feels nice, looks pretty. That's the final look. I think everything pretty much worked really nicely. I don't really have any complaints. You know what, I'll swatch both of the glosses for you though, just so you can see the difference between them, if you can see. I mean, they're both very simple. We have Wildflower, which is right here, which I just put on, which is very sheer. And then Glacier, which is also very sheer, and it has very microscopic little tiny flecks of glitter in it, which I'm sure will both be fine if you're not like a gloss fan, because it just kind of gives your lips a little bit of a sheen. Like I said, I'm not a gloss fan, but I don't hate the way that looks. I mean, they're just not things that I gravitate towards, but I've never used a ColourPop gloss. So I mean, I'm happy to have them and I'll use them. And next time I'll try the gloss like on its own. Actually, why don't I just do that now? I don't know who I'm talking to. It's pretty. Like I said, not a lot of pigment, but that's fine because I didn't really want anything with a lot of pigment. I did leave a little bit of a pinkish hue, but again, nothing that is going to make or break the way the rest of my face looks. So that was it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to start slowly uploading again more. I know I've been gone for a while. Reasons even unknown to myself, honestly. It's just, I know you can all relate. I don't know what's going on with me. I don't know. But thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.